Well, good morning. We just got done for the day. Got to spend a little bit of time on the cabin. Let me show you what we did. We brought an extra hand, so we actually divided into two projects. One of them, we got the fascia on. I talked about this in a previous video, but this porch is racked. It wasn't straight in line with the building. And what we had to do is we just followed the wafer board line, the plywood line. So we had to sister some of them out further. So we just put a sister joint on it. Anyway, we just didn't want to cut any boards. So the first two, we just scabbed them in. As you can see, we just had to shim it out away from there. But once we got to this point, it was far enough out where we just put a sister on every one and ran it straight down. Now on the other side, we had to do the opposite because of the racking. Everyone had to be cut. So you can see where we tied in right here. Every one of these, we just had to cut it 1.5 inches before the wafer board. But that allowed us to put one long one on. And this is important because this is my water source, so we got to get the guttering up. I'm going to show you the guttering I'm going to use. Had it custom bent years ago, and these were leftovers. But I love this because it has a built-in drip edge. Right there is a drip edge, so it's not going to fall off. And then you just use little ties that stretch across to keep it from bowing out. But this is going to be good heavy-duty guttering. Anyway, so we got that done, and then we started, as you can see, all the plywood is in. You can see the different color. And then after that, we just tried to use the rest of the lumber I have here. I don't want to keep lumber out here for 2 weeks and it gets crooked. But we used up the rest of the lumber that I brought last time to start framing in. So you can see where we have the studs up here, and then we only had 2 left over after that. So we got a good jump to it, starting to take shape. So next trip we'll frame in all 4 sides. We'll probably get the wafer board plywood to the outside, and yeah, it's coming along pretty nicely. Haven't done anything in here other than we determined where our doors are going to be. And we went ahead and made the beams or the door headers. So we got a 2x6 with a wafer board sandwich. It's liquid nailed and nailed. But one of them's going here, and I think the other one is going about right here. We had to keep it. I was going to put it where this window is, but the island's going to come out to right here, and that didn't seem like enough room, so we're going to move it over, because we're going to have chairs up along the island. Anyway, that's the progress for the day. The sad part is, we're probably 3 weeks away from daylight savings time, where it's dark at 5 p.m. So these day runs are going to be a little bit tougher. Or at a minimum, we'll have to head out earlier in the morning. Anyway, that's the update for today out here at the Sand Hills. And y'all have a great day.